Yo, we are live. Am I the asshole? Reddit with and I don't actually know what the fuck I'm gonna call you. Are you Xavier or are you the weakest of the meek? What the fuck is going on?
I am the weakest of the meek.
Okay, yeah. So we're doing the second edition of. Oh my god! Indeed, oh my god. So we're doing the second edition of.
This is watching the stream. Oh no.
The second edition of the Am I the Asshole, at least in the English version. Today we're going to go through the topic of dates. The last time we did was reunion. You can. Well, I'm trying to fix some shit. Sure, you can do like in the last episode recap, and then go through all of the things you said because you remember it so clearly.
Last episode recap? What the hell? I can't remember anything.
Just do it. You know it. Just do this.
Last episode, we read some Reddit posts. We had a good time. I think we diverged from the posts like 70% of the time. Just talked about something entirely different. So that's probably gonna happen again. Good times.
You can talk about the actual post.
But I can't remember any of the posts because we stopped talking about the post. We started talking about like what the post was about, in a completely different context.
Oh my god.
Zero Dish 69 says Naneo.
What the fuck are you saying? Non-deal? I was here from the start. But yeah, now I remember some riveting. We had this reunion topic because we're gonna start the podcast, or not the podcast. I'm an asshole already to thing. I remember some things about like the VR chat.
Yeah.
For example.
But yeah. But like we didn't talk. We stopped talking about the post so quickly, right? But yeah, we just got into that whole moral conundrum.
Yeah, I mean that's
why
the formula of the show. To not talk about the post, but do talk about the post, right?
Yeah. Basically, basically,
it's.
I feel like we talk about the post like 2 minutes, and then we spend the next 20 minutes just talking about something.
And
really
it's because
different.
the posts are dumb, but the idea behind it are interesting.
Are brilliant. They're so brilliant. Brilliant Redditors. Peak humanity. Peak humanity.
If it isn't logical, I am kind of stalling. Okay. So, as I said before, I maybe was not clear about it. In this today is going to be about dates. As in, what is another word for dates? That isn't also a word for time. Are you in your pajamas? Yes.
I don't.
I'm in your pajamas, pets. But yeah, no. This first post.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. This first post, I'm gonna send it to you. This first post is just what it's called, a pillar in what we're gonna talk about today, and I think this topic is rather interesting, like a conversation piece in general. Not that I have gotten so much further into what is it really about, but like the topic of am I the asshole for not paying for my dates, which is a really interesting concept in the dating sphere. I don't know, do you have an initial reaction to it? Because it obviously the reality of this is that most of the time you are expected to pay for a date if you are a man? Which I would expect this post is about. Right.
Yeah. I guess. But this is weird because I don't know how much of a cultural thing this is in
Norway?
because men and women have been working
That is true.
both
That
of them
is probably
in a way longer time.
A lot
And
less in Norway.
you have this saying, go Dutch on the bill or something, right? Splitting the bill, and I'm like half Dutch, so it's just like I know it's a concept, but it's like low-key a foreign concept. I have not actually had any experience with it myself, but yeah, I know it's a thing.
Especially if you're going on the internet, because the internet is basically 50% America.
There's definitely a lot
based.
of Americans, and then I guess in England, they might have the same standard. I don't know. Other English-speaking countries might also have this.
Depends. If he is the one
standard, I don't know.
asking out, he should pay unless he specifically is split. But if the girl is asking out, does that mean that she is paying then? It's just who that asks out is paying? Is that the logic here? Yes. Okay. Well. Yeah,
okay.
No. That does sound logical. If that's, I mean, I don't know how I would feel about it either way. It depends on what kind of date it is, right? But yeah, no. Do you want to be the one reading this?
I can read it.
Weird, but that's me. Yeah. You should never be forced, but to always ask. Yeah.
But this is before I get into it. Like this is something you could also have outside of dates. Just inviting people out to eat in general. Especially with this. If you're gonna split the bill with everybody and stuff like that, right? Some people order more expensive stuff. Okay, this is no illegal.
I think that's the same.
But like, if you can split, people can split the bill amongst everybody, right? As well, and some people also. Some people also have like an issue with that, right? That they might end up paying more for the entire meal than if they only have whatever they ordered. But in general, like I don't know, I don't have a strong opinion on it.
I do understand the
thing.
Liking the thought of being paid to. I know that is like a feeling that is really good to be had.
But I don't like it. I don't like when people pay for me at all.
Sure, but I do believe girls generally do like the feeling of getting paid for that, even though it is overwhelming at times. But like I usually go to the, like, if I have like the girlfriends I have had in the past, I usually have this thing where I pay for like one meal and then they pay for another meal, so they can like get that feeling. Like, and I feel like that is the most functional thing for me, at least.
Like, well, I generally just like, it doesn't matter who pays. I generally dislike being paid for if I go out eating, but I do pay for other people without caring. Like, I can pay for other people. I don't mind that. Like, I don't, no matter the context. But like,
yeah,
I don't want people to pay for my meal in general.
Yeah,
unless unless they specify like beforehand, I want to go there and pay for you. I'm like, if I accept it, then it's like, if it's like discussed prior, I guess I don't mind as much, but like on the spot it would definitely make me feel silly.
Yeah.
Oliver.
I like.
Okay. Let me read the fucking thing now. Holy shit!
I just gonna say. I like paying for stuff if I am not feel like I'm obligated to it. If I am obligated, I hate it. If I am not obligated, I would love to do it. But that's just me.
Yeah, fair. I don't think it makes me feel poor. I just think I don't know. I just don't want people to use money on me.
Same. I'm poor, so I
Like,
love birthday. Fair
I just feel like they should spend their money more wisely on other matters so much more important. Okay, let me read the shit now, Oliver, so I can get into it before I
Sure.
lose my mind. Okay, so me, 26 male, and Kyla, 24 female, matched on a dating app. We messaged a few times, but nothing really happened from it. A couple of months later, we saw each other at a mutual friend's wedding. Okay, so they had mutual friends on a dating
Wedding.
app.
Sure.
What the hell? We talk. I guess kind of expect normal. We talk most of the night and have a great time. I ask for Kyla's number from our mutual friend. We text back for a few weeks and eventually make plans to meet. We have plans to meet for drinks, and she cancels last minute. Basically, 10 minutes before we are set to meet for dinner, Kyla tells me something came up and can't make it. I tell Kyla it's fine, and she starts taking longer to text, is short and less engaged. Eventually, Kyla quits responding, and I move on. A week later, she calls to apologize and asks if we can meet up again. I agree only because my friend's new wife convinced me. Okay. Dates come, and it started off rocky. Kyla showed up late saying traffic was bad. She brought up her past relationships constantly, and it made me uncomfortable. She did apologize for canceling the first date, saying she was nervous. She also had multiple drinks and a shot. I only had 2 drinks. She was also on her phone, not the whole date, but enough for me to notice. Things weren't going well, and the conversation was stiff. When the bill comes, they ask how we're doing it, and I say split it. Kyla looks at me and says, I didn't actually bring my wallet. At this point, I'm just done and say, I'm sorry, but I'm not paying, and I don't think it's gonna work. I pay my bill and left while Kyla sat there. My friend's wife calls me that night, yelling at me, calling me an asshole. I guess Kyla's sister had to come bring her money. I've been called an asshole by so many of the friend group. Am I the asshole? Okay, I want to say one thing really quick.
Mm-hmm.
I think um uh if you order a lot of alcohol, it definitely should change uh this whole thing.
If one
Because
specific person?
no, like if you're ordering 5 units of alcohol while eating out
Mm.
at dinner, I think that definitely just it gets much more expensive. And I definitely think this is something you should consider if someone is paying for you too, right? It's
Yeah.
just something I think you should be considerate about. Like, I don't know.
Also,
I have no idea
weird.
I have no idea what the prices are here, but like if it's Norway, it's definitely if you order, I don't know, 5 glasses of wine or something. What's that, like 140
There's like
kroners per
100
glass?
kroner each glass.
Yeah, it's like at least 100. It's
Yeah,
probably
at least
more
one.
even, depending on the wine, right? And so
Yeah.
it's it's definitely racking up the bill, uh, which I think you shouldn't do if if you're expecting somebody to pay. But I don't know.
Okay, there's a lot going on in this thing. But first of all, I don't know.
This is the first time we have such an interactive chat while doing this.
That
Amazing.
it is kind of hard
It's
to
so
go back and forth like this because I don't know when I'm supposed to read
it's
it.
fine. It's fine.
It seems like I can communicate. He was comfortable though. I mean that's a read. I don't know how I would see that. Saying she was nervous. I guess he didn't because she didn't respond to it. I mean, it could be like showing clear signals that he was uncomfortable, but she just ignored it. That could be a possibility, but I don't think this says anything about that. If she got the message, she kept going. She would obviously be there on ruining the mood, purposely making him uncomfortable. But he would know that. She now didn't have wallet. It's a friend of a friend. So I wouldn't just leave. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I actually think dating friends with a friend kind of deal is just making things worse.
It's gonna make things more complicated in these kind of situations, at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. The whole uncomfortable thing is something that I don't really have like
Much.
that's just communication.
It's too
Like yeah,
subjective.
he could say something like if you really care, you should say something, but like you might feel like that ruins the mood as well. So you're like maybe I shouldn't say something. Wait it out. Like it's an evaluation you make, but like people should be able to talk about whatever they want to talk about too. Like it's not going to be a good date if everybody's just treading on
Yeah.
eggshells and like
I
I can't talk about that because it's the first day or whatever, you know.
I do understand that. I
That's what
think
we're doing.
it's really like normal currency to not talk about past relationship in the first date. I don't know if this is a rule I'm good about or not, but I do think it's will always make the other person uncomfortable if you begin talking about past relationship in the first date.
Probably.
Because it will give off
I
the
don't know.
vibe that you're not past the relationship. And that's
I
not
don't know. Maybe.
really
Yeah, sure.
the vibe we want to go for.
I guess, but it's just it's not something I have like a asshole opinion about. It's more like
It's just
is it sensible? Like it's more like a sensibility question for me. Like should you be do this? And you know, like it's not like are you an asshole for doing it? No, you're just a human being that for some reason feel the need to talk about this. And yeah, it's like I'm not gonna call you an asshole for it. I don't know if he knew that she didn't have a wallet before he left. From what I'm gathering, he was told after he left, but I have no idea. It isn't. Wait, does she say? No, she says. Oh, no, okay, she says. I forgot that she didn't say it. Sure, if she says I didn't actually bring my wallet and you are friends, I guess I guess you could pay. I don't know.
No, nobody don't bring the wallet.
I could forget my wallet, but I would have Vips. So bada bing, bada boom.
Whatever.
I would have Vips. I would just Vips. I don't know. Like there's the I don't
know. I just have trauma. That's my reasoning if I ever talk about my past relationship. I mean, if you clarify that, it could. It depends. It just says talk about the past relationship. It could mean anything at this point. It could be me like.
It's just hard to say. Like if they were talking beforehand a while, so they might have a different interpretation of how close they are to, right? Because if it's like a first date, you've never really talked to the person before. It's definitely a rough icebreaker to talk about that like at once. But they had been texting before. They had some previous engagements, but nothing really happened, whatever. So I don't know. It's not like a first date in the sense they didn't know each other at all.
Yeah.
So but like it's just like, yeah, I can't really say I have too big an opinion of it. Is it like the best conversation to have on a first date? Probably not, but if that's what you need to have, you need to have it, right? It's like there's no point in not talking about something you actually have a strong need to talk about either.
Yeah, I guess it depends really a lot about what she said, right? Because it can be like my past relationship, the guy was really into something that is toxic or something shit like that. He was into fucking tobacco. You don't even need to bring up the past relationship. The thing is, every situation I'm thinking of in my head, you could just drop the relationship part and just be like, I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Saying like what an asshole or please don't be like that to me. Like I don't know. I guess it's fine.
If I've mentioned anything,
I don't.
What an asshole!
Yeah,
I mean, the thing is, even though you think of it as like a shit talk thing, then you probably would understand it if you're on first date as like this person is still thinking about X, and it's kind of.
It's definitely gonna rely very, very much on how you deliver it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a very very dependent on a good delivery of it. But like this is
But-
just gonna
but how-
be this is just gonna be something. Some people are gonna get really uncomfortable. Some people might get confused, and some people might not mind. Right? It's not really like
Yeah,
the worst thing. It's just like
But-
it might be an issue, but like it's
but like
not.
it's like in the best case, it's like not the issue. So I don't feel like it's the best choice of things you can talk about, right?
Oh,
Maybe the best case is that they love it. And
It's like I said, like if unless if it is something you really feel the need to talk about, you talk about it because
Sure.
you should still talk about what you feel like talking about. But like it's definitely gonna be a more difficult thing for somebody to approach because they might not understand where you're coming from, as you said, and that's just gonna be.
If you want to have
It's gonna be a difficult conversation, at least for in the sense of you want to have probably lighter first.
Yeah, if it's a first date, I feel like you should go on the.
But like I don't like light conversations, so this is like from me personally speaking, I don't think I would mind at all because I don't want to talk about light stuff anyways. So like you just
Sure.
talk about something you talk about something that's important
Matters.
to you, or I talk about something that's important to me. Like I don't I don't want to talk about things that neither of us care about.
I don't know. I have no experience. I do feel like I personally could like if it was delivered to me in a specific way, which makes me know that the person is over them and doesn't like them, I would be okay with it. Right? But how this person is describing it, date comes to start rocky. Kyler showed up late, the traffic was bad. She brought up her past relation constantly. Constantly.
It's definitely plurals. It's like
it's like
it's a plural. So I'm gonna assume that means it's several, right? Because it's not past relationship, it's relationships. So it's if you're gonna bring up plural relationships, then if your point is that you've had bad relationships, you don't actually have to bring up several of them, right? Then you just say I've had bad relationships, and you might say that only because you might say it just also to clarify maybe you have some whatever
maybe for another day to establish deal breakers. I do agree that you can establish deal breakers but I do think you can say that part like this is a deal break for me and leave out the past relationship part at the first date and then maybe bring that up again at another point. But I do think establishing deal breakers.
We're definitely getting off topic again because we were not talking about this. We're talking about if he was an asshole for paying or not paying. The conclusion on that. What is it?
This sentence right here.
You're the mastermind.
I didn't actually bring my wallet. Is the typical I did this on purpose to make you pay for this, and I don't like that.
It can definitely feel like a manipulative thing. Yeah, sure.
It feels really, really like this. Feels like the typical thing you see in movies. Where like
I don't know what that means. Yeah, because I don't know what that means, but I have no idea what's going on here. As I said, I just use Vips if I ever were to forget my card. So like
have fun.
This doesn't mean anything, but like I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. I don't think this doesn't mean anything.
Because a wallet, like you use a wallet. I don't use a wallet, but like if you use a wallet, I would assume you also have your driver's license and all the other stuff.
Driver's license
in that wallet.
Basically.
So it's like really weird to not bring it.
Yeah, no. You say you don't bring it when you did it on purpose. I think most of the time. I don't think you most of the time.
But I don't know why you wouldn't bring it. Like I don't bring my card with me because I don't use a wallet. Like I just go around with my fucking card in my pocket like a idiot. Like that's how I do it. So that's why I sometimes forget it. But like if I had a wallet, where I had ID and like the things I need to just be outside in general.
Asshole for not using his word. You're an asshole for not talking. I mean, I guess it's like dumb. all the way, all the time.
I think this is like, I think the problem with this is we're lacking a big context as to what their relationship was before this, because this is not like a first date, get to know each other. They have already been talking, right?
Yeah, and how much they're talking, that's really hard to understand.
They already, yeah, exactly. But they already knew each other. Like, they first met like a couple of months before this, and they didn't talk for a little while, and then they went on a date because friends shit, whatever.
Yeah.
That is, I don't know how this works. This is nutty shit, but like, yeah,
Always
they
kind
went
of
on a
weird with
date
friends.
after they knew each other, and I guess
which also makes it weird for her to actually do the. I forgot the.
It just makes it so complicated. Like, there's so many other elements to it, then it's just get weird. It just gets weird.
It gets super weird. But also that now, if we are going through this aspect of is this guy an asshole, then we need to understand if this sentence right here, it makes him an asshole. This is a response to everything she did, right? I'm sorry, but I'm not paying, and I don't think this is gonna work. That is the thing we need to establish, is an asshole response to the other shit. Then that is technically the meat
I don't
of
think
the thing.
I don't like. I don't think you're an asshole for it. I think some people might argue that you could do it anyways. I don't fucking know what you would argue, but like, you're not an asshole. Like, are you friendly? Are you like a great person? No, but like, are you an asshole? No, it's just a normal thing. It's just like neutral.
He didn't pay for the bill, then he left. That is the asshole part, I guess. That is what we're asking myself. Is it asshole for him to not pay the bill after this situation?
No, I don't.
Oh, it's
so.
not.
I definitely just. I have this thing where I do think that if you're buying a lot of booze, then you don't expect people to pay.
Yeah, we have Venmo and Cash Apps if you wanted to actually split it. Yeah, I was also thinking, I don't think there's a fucking country now that is actually not have this kind of
like, I don't know,
mobile phone.
I don't know. I guess it's just, I don't know. These are just social standards, man. I don't.
It's
like,
not.
This is.
She should accept it.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like if you buy if you're
he did give him a second
booze,
chance. This is a second chance, right? This happened the second time.
This is her second chance, because she didn't show up the first time.
Yeah.
But like,
wallet woman.
I don't know what she had multiple drinks is. I don't like this vague word, because multiple drinks, is this 3? She had 3, he had 2, or did she have 5 or 6 and then take a shot?
I think if you go up to 4, it would be like a couple off, right? That is how my logic sees it.
I don't know, but maybe. Sure, maybe. I don't know. I can't discern that. I can only discern that if you're ordering a lot of booze, you should just pay at least for the booze yourself.
But yeah, I am coming to the conclusion that this is a really big. I mean, I guess it could be can you pay me back on the fucking Venmo or some shit like that? I could, I don't know if you asked about this. But I guess she didn't, because she would just offer that if that was an option, right? So I mean, I would say he's based, and he's not that. That's my conclusion on this.
I don't know if she was drunk either. I don't know anything.
If she was drunk, though, he should have taken care of her, though. We don't know this.
All I know is that
that would change things.
All I know is that he is low key an asshole for going on this date the second time because he felt pressured. Don't be.
I don't know if that's an asshole.
I think it's disingenuous. I think you're going there and you don't actually want to go, and a date is something you should want to go on.
I mean, he's nervous because of the situation. I don't know if he's nervous because of, or he doesn't want to go because of the actual girl. I think it's more of the things that happened.
He says, "I agree only because my friend's new wife convinced me." I agree only. So that's the only reason he's agreeing. Means he doesn't really actually want to go. Don't say I agree only if you want to go, right? So I don't think he should have gone.
Sure,
If there's any point,
weird.
if there's any point in time that he did something wrong, it's by actually going on this date.
Yeah.
From what we know.
But I think this is really weird for her to like scream out he's the asshole for that's
But does she scream that out?
I've been called asshole by some of my friends.
It's my friend's wife. Just a friend's wife, and other people taking up that fight.
Okay, she didn't say much about it. Okay, well then it's kind of fine.
She at least didn't say it at that given moment, like what she said afterwards. I have no idea, but that isn't specified.
Good, this is a weird dilemma. So much. Yeah, no, this is a really bad explained by this person. So much information missing on her. That's why we can never like come to a good conclusion. And most going through like the
we never come to a good conclusion.
Because
almost now.
You can also
I remember there was one thing we came to a good conclusion on. That's like long ago, and that was like the kid that was obviously neglected by the parents because they had a special needs kid. That was definitely like. That was definitely.
Yeah, because that was also a super long thing, and we can just see how it was written and things like that. But like this is like too vague, so we can just go by vague ideas of what the fuck this means.
It's too vague, and like the only concrete thing I could say, like only solid evidence we have of behavior that would say is just low key at least. Basil is just going on this date. You shouldn't go on a date.
They both have asshole tendencies. Yeah, no, I do think
just say no to your friend's new wife.
I do think
who is your friend's new wife? Why is she making your life decisions?
Yeah, that's.
Can you stop? Can you stop listening to your friend's new wife and listen to yourself?
Yeah, no, I do not think he is an asshole. I do believe he has some other problems in his life. So I'm gonna mark him as not an asshole, which is also what the community, all the Reddit is marked him as, not an asshole. So yeah, do you have any addition to that? He's just not an asshole, and he should not listen to the wife.
The conclusion of the post is pretty simple. Like this is like not the asshole from what we know from the post.
I only put out this post because to talk about the money paid on first dates.
I don't remember which post it was, but there was definitely a post where we could notice that there was a lot of information deliberately not mentioned.
Yeah,
and that's sometimes the problem with these posts is that they just.
But sometimes they do it, and you know for a fact they're an asshole because they're doing it.
Yeah. So sometimes you read into these posts because they write it in certain ways because they want to elicit a response, and.
This one is just vague. This one I don't get any good indication of he is being an asshole. He's just really bad at explaining the situation, is what I'm getting from this. Or he just didn't care to write this much more.
Explaining the situation, and the situation just seems really weird. Go to the next post. Let's go.
People should learn to decline nicely.
Yeah. I don't know how to decline nicely, unfortunately.
We can look at some comments here. Not the asshole. What kind of idiot doesn't bring any money to a date? Yeah, it's pretty the same. It's really presumptuous and her to expect you to pay for it all for the first place. Not bringing her wallet in a just dominant manipulation. Good for you to sticking to. Because I do think if she has been like more like, oh fuck, I forgot my wallet, can we pay you back? I would be more inclined to call him an asshole in this situation. But because I didn't see anything.
Oh yeah, if she says, I'll pay you back, and you don't pay, you're definitely the asshole.
Yeah,
because this is a friend, so like there's no way. Like,
there's no way you're not gonna
get
he's not
back,
gonna pay back.
So you definitely pay if she says I'm gonna pay you back. You definitely pay, and then you get paid back. If she doesn't pay back, then she's like way worse than an asshole, because if you actually make an agreement to something and you don't actually stick to it, that's
she's using
horrible.
Yeah, she's using it. That is this is textbook like hot girl stuff, getting free dinner kind of thing.
Hot girl stuff.
This is what they call hot girl stuff right there.
But that doesn't specify, Oliver, huh?
I am at
this is conjecture.
33.
That's conjecture.
And from my experience dating
Oh, you've read one comment. It's enough.
during the generation
Not the
who invites
comments.
other than
Not
out
the
is who is
comments.
expected to pay. This is what the others say at the start.
Not the comments.
Expected in a clause
Frederikas.
because it's
I
not
love
an
Frederikas.
requirement. I am down. Oh, the thing is, I'm down to pay, but the thing is, the moment I say that to myself, I know that if I go on a date and they obviously don't have any care about me at all, I wouldn't be down to pay, right?
Sure, but I would still stand by my point. Like,
As a Dutch
I would
person,
not.
this is you. It's going on today.
Well, like, it's definitely a cultural thing too, right? But like, I definitely would say that.
Drink us and food, or not food, just drinks.
Huh? I would definitely say if somebody offers to pay for you, you don't say, okay, then I'm gonna make this 5 times more expensive than I would do if I had to pay for myself. You don't do that. You order what you normally would order, right? You know, like, you're gonna go be like, okay, let me use I guess $200 would be the equivalent, right, on a meal that you normally would spend like what 30.
Voicing
bucks on.
I just said and food question mark. I didn't really get if he did also bought the food, right? No, they also bought food.
Yeah. But
just adding on the food on top of the drinks. 2,000 kroner. Wait, what did?
Yeah, like if I was just like if you hear somebody's gonna pay for you and then you rack up a 2,000 kroner bill for yourself, you should not be paid for anymore. You should pay for that yourself.
This is a good callback to the last time we did this Emma the Asshole, when it was on the birthday party when they all gonna split the fucking bill, and they were just eating salads when everyone else was eating like this.
Yeah. Exactly.
So go back to that one.
You don't rack up the bill, and if people don't want to split the bill across the table, you also accept that, right? I don't think I would ever want this idea of splitting a bill across the table, unless this is like people. I mean, if
my closest friends, I would do.
Yeah. Like if it's really intimate, like if you're like really intimate, maybe, but like generally, you just. Yeah. Like it's like split the
okay.
Split it like what do you call it? You just share the bill? I don't fucking
split it.
Like I got asked. I don't know. Like I get asked that on the restaurant. Like when we went to I can't remember the name anymore. Asian fusion bar.
It doesn't really matter. The restaurant we went
to. Because I paid first. It's like, do you want to pay for the table? Like everybody's sharing the table.
I think it's condescending. But like the thing is, it's good for them. It's good for them to ask. No, not good for them. It's smart for them to ask because it's easier for them. So they just want you to be like yes. If it was
ask. I don't mind that the restaurant asks. I would mind that the people I eat would ask. Because it's like some people are going to get the cheaper and some people are going to get it more expensive.
Split the bill would mean that to pay for your own party.
Did you send me a new one? Yeah, I need to open that.
So we're going to the next one because we already figured out like 20 minutes ago that the guy wasn't the asshole.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to go get something to drink first.
You're going to get something to drink. Okay, well, do we have any of the comments on the last post? Do not look at this post. This post is a secret, confident information. And you can't look at it, okay? Stop it. Okay, well. Thank you, next. Thank you. I was reading that. You're not allowed to read it. We're supposed to experience it together. Don't you understand? This is a group exercise.
Okay.
This is a group exercise. I'm gonna do this one. Am I the asshole for leaving a double date before it started?
I was reading that. Oh no.
I was you mean I was reading it right now when I took it away, or were you reading it before? No, you mean I was reading it when I took it.
Yeah, I'm reading that now.
Yes,
when you
and.
took it away, probably, yeah.
What do you mean yes and? Yes and. Do you have any initial reaction to this? Because obviously,
I have no idea what this means. The title, so no, I can't have a reaction on this. This means nothing to me. This means
fuck the
absolutely
double
nothing to
thing.
me.
Just I'm gonna ask for leaving a date before it started.
Yeah, no, like, but that means nothing to
Alright.
me either.
Yes, Ed.
Like, what happened? Did your mom was your mom in a car accident? Like, yeah, you're not gonna sit there and wait for your date to show up and then tell them, I need to go to the hospital. You're just gonna go to the hospital, and then you send a message. My mom was in a car accident. I need to go to the hospital, right? Like, so I'm not gonna read into the title that could mean infinite amount of things.
Yes, Ariana Grande song. Didn't you know Ariana Grande? Oh my god, you Ariana Grande. Makes so much sense. I've never seen in the same room. How can you leave a date if you aren't at the date? That's a good question, which I'm sure we're gonna find out right now. Let me show you mask.
Because he was there. He prepared it all, and then he left.
Am I the asshole for leaving a double date before it started? For months, my buddy and his girlfriend.
Vanilla.
No, not vanilla. What do you mean?
Yes, it smells vanilla.
Wait, what was I talking about? The drink?
My drink. Read. Yeah, read.
Oh.
You're gonna read now. You started, so
girlfriend had been trying to set me up with her cousin. A couple of weeks ago, I agreed on a double date was planned for last night. The plan was that my buddy and I was going to pick up his girlfriend and her cousin at 7 and go to the dinner. We picked a restaurant and I made a reservation for 8. It's 30 minutes from the place. Everyone was on the plan, so everyone know the schedule. We arrived at a place at 6:45 and they're not ready. We were early, so it's not a big deal. My buddy and I sit and talk until 7:15. What the fuck is the thing with the exact time? He jokingly reminds his girlfriend he had a reservation.
Very exact person.
Then
Very exact person. Punctual. To that.
To the fucking dot. 7:16, in fact. To me, that she always cut things close at 7:30. I'm getting a little annoyed that we cutting it. No, wait. Cutting rolls. We're cutting is so close that wait. Cutting is so close. They come at 7:45 and say they're almost done.
Rolls.
Then I go to the bedroom, 8 rolls around. What the fuck? And at this point, I'm in a bad mood since it's an hour past when we are supposed to be leaving. Supposed to leave, okay. About 10 minutes later, I get up and I have to leave, and my body tries to talk me out of it. So they are 1 hour late. Okay, well, forget it. I'm gonna do. At this point, let's leave it. Having to wait over an hour for missing a reservation. Since I made a reservation, they charged me $25 for missing the reservation. This morning, my buddy and his girlfriend texted me and called me to tell me that what I'm a jerk I was for leaving a planned double date. I defended myself, but they argued we could have gone somewhere else and that I ruined the night for everyone. They want me to apologize, but I steadfastly refused.
Steadfast.
He's a steadfast man. No, I am not only an ass, but according to them, a stubborn jerk.
Okay, so he's not only a donkey, he's a stubborn
typical whammon. Okay, I feel like I'm so okay. First, I'm a state of mind. Yeah.
Dangerous whammon
makes you feel like a dangerous woman. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well. So, first thing first. 1 hour after the reservation. Typical woman shit. Am I right?
I don't know. I'm always late. I say BRB and I'm 5 hours later. I should not be the one to talk about being punctual.
That's different from fucking dates. That is a planned event.
I come late to plan things too sometimes. I'm not gonna be the one to judge people for being late, but I'm definitely gonna be considerate enough to like say that you are. It is sort of disrespectful.
This is more formal than being with friends, I would say, though. I think being a little late.
I think just in general, if you say a specific time, you do it also just to respect the other person's time, right?
Sure.
Like I don't care if people are late myself, but like I know that other people care, so you respect that. But to me, like if people come like late, I'm like, okay, sure.
It was really late,
I'm just gonna do whatever I want.
they did miss the reservation because of this. We charged him $25.
I think they technically missed the reservation because they didn't show up
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
at all.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's not because they showed up late. If they came late, I don't think they would have to pay a fine. I think they paid a fine because they reserved a table and they never used the table. Thus, the restaurant didn't actually get the clients they expected, which makes sense.
Yeah,
because you basically prevented the restaurant from earning money. So yeah,
you have to pay for missed reservation. Yeah, I do believe, depending on the restaurant.
Oh no! What is this?
You would need to pay for missed reservation if you don't decline it beforehand.
Oh no!
I do think that's correct in most restaurants, and it makes sense.
To what?
You needing to pay for missed reservation.
That they need to pay. Yeah, that makes sense.
That being said, they don't really establish anything about how they reacted to him paying for this. They weren't like saying like, "Oh, we're gonna pay you back. Let's go out and do something else." Or that is at least not anything what they're saying about it. You know.
What?
He paid $25, right, for missing the reservation.
He paid $25 for missing the reservation,
and the other people didn't really acknowledge that, or like being like, "Let's pay you back and let's go out." You know.
Yeah, I still don't know when they're ready either. So this is of course this is of course also an important aspect to this, because if they spent another hour, they would have missed the reservation even if they waited, right?
Yeah,
because the reservation would have gone out. So I have no idea when they actually got ready. I definitely think that I don't know. I guess this is just like a clash of what people think are important and not, and I guess this is just why you don't pick people up. Never pick people up. That's what I always say. Never pick them up. Always meet them there. That's the conclusion I have. Just meet people at the restaurants yourself, and if they don't show up, well, at least you can go out and have fun alone.
Yeah, that is true. No, is it true? No, it wouldn't be that much better to be there alone, though. Ooh. But I guess since it's just a double, that it would kind of work.
I am not distracted at all.
Why the fuck are you distracted? Mick, are you distracted or something?
I'm not distracted at all.
If he
I've
knew
never been
that,
distracted in my entire life.
Gone, or would he?
Wedding
not?
at an empty table would definitely be a vibe of a shitty variety, but I would be chilling. I would rather be chilling at a empty table alone than be chilling at the house where I'm picking people up and watching them spend eons getting ready when they were supposed to be ready.
Okay, because if he knew, then he has.
I think you definitely get more provoked by just sitting there and just waiting for people to do what they're supposed to do than you just sitting there and doing whatever the hell you want.
But they didn't really establish this fact if he left when he would pay either way. But how I understood the thing is that they were kind of over the time either way, so he needed to pay it. It was
no. Well, not
but, because they say I defended myself.
He left.
But they say they could do something else. They did say do something else, which means they missed the reservation at some point there. They were like, we can do something else. They said here somewhere. I don't.
Yeah, sure, but they wouldn't have missed the reservation still lasts a while. I don't think you would have lost it just because you came 10 minutes too late. But I don't know how late it would be. No, it would be half an hour too late. It'd be half an hour too late. Yeah, you would probably miss the reservation. I don't know exactly how reservations work.
Waiting on.
I have no idea how. I don't know how it works if you call the restaurant and tell them you're going to be late either. So I have no idea what the options are in terms of being a bit late. But it's definitely just he's obviously molding because he's waiting at that house for an hour, but
he's chilling with his friends, so it shouldn't be that bad.
But nobody. He isn't chilling at all because he wants to get going. He has a need to be there on time, right? So he's not going to chill. Like if you have the need to be there on time, you're not going to chill when you're waiting there and you're noticing that it's taking way too long time. You know, you're gonna be like, no, get ready now.
Yeah.
Be ready.
It
I
is.
was ready since I was born. Okay. Birds.
The
Birds
strongest.
concur. Birds concur. Not an asshole.
Uh,
I don't know. Is this an asshole? I wouldn't. I don't know. Just seems like
is this
really,
an asshole? This
really weird
if
planning. So not an asshole. So
I
it just
put
seems
myself
like
in a position, it really changes a lot if they miss the reservation before leaving or not. Before he was like, I'm done.
they technically did because they would have been half an hour too late, right? So
Sure, yeah.
you could assume that they would have missed it.
And then
But
I'm like, I would have stayed and just try to have a good time. I think.
yeah, sure, but like that's just how you would feel about just somebody telling you something and not committing to it, right? Like if that annoys you, it's going to annoy you. If it doesn't annoy you, it's not going to annoy you. But that's not something you choose. That's just part of you as a person. And that's why I say like this would not bother me, but I know it would bother other people. So I would make sure to be on time if I know it bothers the person I'm going to meet.
Yeah.
But like if I know that like both of us don't care that much if we're half an hour too late, then you know we would be chilling. We would be 5 days too late. I'm fucking it's just about people having differences and being mindful of people's differences. And in this case, it's definitely the people that said something and didn't commit to it that should have been mindful. Because he's doing what he said. They're not doing what they said.
Not his. Yeah, no. They're like, there's a really obvious what is it called, neglect. I don't think neglect is the right word, but just
there's a disregard for
disregard
his
is the right word. Disregard for his time,
yeah.
at least going on here.
Yeah, for his time and for his needs, also like as a person, because he apparently needs this too. You know, this is important to him.
Yeah, he were probably also hungry at the same time. You know, most people are before going out, so he's really like you just be super hungry, sitting there chilling. But like, is it appropriate reaction? I think you could defend it in some degree. You know, like
I think it's a very appropriate reaction if this bothers you.
Yeah,
if this bothers you, it's an appropriate reaction. If you can't base it off, the your own personal feeling of this wouldn't bother me. You have to, actually put yourself in the shoes. This bothers me, then it's an appropriate reaction. If it doesn't bother you, you wouldn't react that way. Like me waiting in the city for you 2 hours.
If he want to go, he should have said it. I mean,
remember that, Oliver?
He wanted to go.
Remember when I waited for you 2 hours? I was so pissed off every day.
It was so planned. Good.
But I don't care either. You could show up 2 hours too late, and I was like, okay, I guess.
And then we just didn't go to it in like 5:55.
We didn't do anything. So I had no need for the whatever no plan but to be followed. I was just like, okay, we're just gonna figure it out, I guess. So but like definitely, if it's somebody I know that is bothered by it, you make sure you're on time, because then you're respectful and you regard another person's needs.
If he didn't want to go, he should have said.
And if they're buddies, I would assume.
Yeah, he was buddies. That's a
if they're buddies, I would assume that he knows this about his friend.
Well, it's not his friend. It's his friend's girlfriend.
It's his friend and his girlfriend.
Yeah, but the friends. No, wait. Is it
for months? My buddy and his girlfriend. So it's his buddy. They're friends. They made a plan with the girlfriend, but the friend was there too, making this plan. knowing the friend, knowing that he wants to be punctual. So the friend should have also actually.
That's what I was saying it's in the opposite direction. That the friend was also late, but I think he was just chilling too.
No. The friend wasn't late, but he definitely should have emphasized more to his girlfriend. At I don't know 6 p.m. then, right? Because they arrived 6:40. He should have just known. He knows that the girlfriend is a late nighter. That she's just really slow. So he should have just emphasized, like, make sure you're on time this time. I don't mind, but my friend minds.
Yeah, no.
And then if the girlfriend knows that and she's still late, well, then you're an asshole because then you knew it. Like if the girlfriend didn't know it, if the girlfriend was just like, yeah, my boyfriend usually doesn't mind if I'm an hour late, so I guess nobody minds, right? If that's the world she's living in, then she's gonna keep doing that. But like if she knows that was unacceptable in this scenario because this person actually would be very annoyed by it, then it's definitely changes the what is happening. What is 5 from the jump catch game?
It's just
your avatars?
Yeah, there's the avatar just jumping around. Sometimes it pops up to start. This is really important. I know. Is them. I don't know. This
but
is,
yeah, this post was just too many things at the same time. It's just weird.
Yeah.
I definitely. You know what I think is like weird is calling somebody up and like, you're a jerk.
Yeah, that's also weird.
Just, and especially demanding an apology afterwards. Like if you want an apology, don't start off by insulting somebody. I smashed Meek in the corner. Did you see that? And then I made your goose fly. Why the hell are you smashing me in the corner?
Smash the geese. That's really important, actually.
Don't smash me.
Meek and Weak has been saying it all the time that he wants his goose to be smashed.
I had a girlfriend who was late to everything, so I just told her everything was an hour earlier. Yeah, exactly. You
meals when
like that.
Dinner for dates.
And then the friend should have stratted that way too. The friend should have said, we're starting an hour earlier. And then the problem would have been avoided. Good shit. Good shit. No, don't start no battle royale.
We're starting battle. No. We are we're establishing if this is an asshole or not. I think we established it not.
We have established it. Yeah.
And then we're going to look at some of the comments.
No, not the comments.
Xavier says, this is the best post I ever read. I read it 15 times. Okay, not an asshole. You went on a date, you were there for an hour, you didn't enjoy it, you left. Not only did not enjoy it, it had like objective reason for not enjoying it, right?
But okay, yeah, you went on a date, you were there for an hour. Okay, he technically didn't go on the date.
Yeah. So. I mean, he went to the date. I mean,
he spent an hour in preparation of a date. So.
No, he went on a date. The date didn't show up technically. The date wasn't ready. So it's like he going on like a bar, and she doesn't show up.
Yeah.
It's
the same thing. It's the same thing. It doesn't really matter. It's just they never got to the date. Was my point. Like he literally spent an hour in pre-production.
Pre-production.
I died. Save me. Oh no. The goose is too powerful.
Oh my
god.
Dude, I didn't take the health potion.
No, the goose may never win. No, the goose is gonna get the potion.
Not the asshole. I would encounter with you all me $25. For causing us to miss our reservation time. Until that's paid, don't contact me again. That is true. That is kind of crazy that they didn't say anything about it. My goose is so powerful because you keep...
Why did you polymorph my character? I'm Cloud. Cloud would win. Why is my character polymorphed?
Stop talking about the fucking characters.
No, because you're reading these comments. I hate these comments so much.
Oh my god.
They never enlighten me on anything.
They enlighten so much.
They literally copy paste.
You think it's
copy paste 80% of the. It's like 80% copy paste, and it's like
Okay, shall we?
Yeah,
This
this is an
one.
asshole.
I thought about you
Yeah,
when I
this is
picked this
not
one.
an asshole.
This one looked like something you would love.
Oh no.
This
Oh,
one is
no.
like perfect for you. This-
I'm hating it already. I am hating it already.
This
It's
is like
been
the-
removed.
I need to go down to see someone actually posting. It has been removed. It has been removed from the management. It's so good. It has been removed. It's been copyright written.
Wait, can you read it?
Yeah, it's the I'm the asshole. I am 20. It's like the first comment on it. Let's go back on the.
But I can't see the first comment.
Okay, can you see my stream? Do you see this?
No. I guess I can. Let me see if I find the comment or not. Sure.
In case this story
whatever.
gets deleted or removed.
So where I guess I'm just gonna read the comment from your stream then, because I can't find it for some reason.
You can't find. Okay, try to go in the. Try to go in
No,
the.
I'm just gonna read it now. No. No.
It's not that long. Do you need to be bigger?
No, it's fine. But I just read it this time. You again, I guess.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, just read it you this time, I guess.
I'm an asshole. I, 20 male, told my girlfriend, 16 female, that we aren't having kids. End of discussion. We were having a discussion about this in my room, live with parents while attending college. We both have very opposite views. She's stuck on the idea that we can do it if we put our minds to it, and that there are other young parents who have successfully raised a baby. I'm not saying we can't.
Does she want the baby now?
That's how I'm understanding this. I'm not saying we can't, but I really think we're going to take a mental toll on us. I also feel like it could give our baby a much better and deserved life if we had them later on. Yeah, so he wants them now. She wants them now. I think both of us are way too young. I'm a college sophomore. She's in high school junior, and I plan on going to med school after finishing undergrad in 2026. So there's a lot of time where I won't be making an income. Oh fuck, he's still like in school, and it will be it for a long time. She'll finish her undergrad in 2029. I don't know her plans after that because she doesn't even know what she wants to do with her life. But right now, there's far too much uncertainty. I only have $2,500. She only has like $350, and she only started working recently. L plus
That's
ratio.
a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
They are stonkers.
So I have no idea how we can manage. That being said, she's been begging and begging me to have a give it a shot, and that I can do it. What do you mean give it a shot? That's so triggering. Just give it a shot. If you don't like it, just give it back. What do you mean give it a shot?
Oliver.
I keep telling her no.
Always give it a shot.
I told her she's an idiot if she thinks that is a good idea. No, and she told me I'm being rude. She keeps telling me to trust her, that we can do it. See? And that I'm being a coward for chicken. Oh, imagine being like, coward chicken, sheep. You don't want a baby,
Truly.
limo.
Truly cowardice.
I told her
Yes.
I want us to enjoy our youth and not only be happy of having a baby on later, but the baby will be a better life. She doesn't listen to any point I make, and I told her we aren't having kids. End of discussion. I don't consent or prove. She can keep crying about it. I told her she doesn't know any better, and that the older one of the two, I can make the better judgment call. Imagine just fuck up the landing so hard with the last sentence.
Okay.
We can keep arguing about it, and we haven't she left the place. Later on, we apologize to each other, and we're on good terms again. I'm still up for base. I'm an asshole. And by the way, it's legal for us to have sex. Tennessee, Romeo and Juliet laws allow for difference of less than 4 years exactly. Hence why the shit happening now. I'm a bot. He's a bot. Okay, that was a ride. That was a ride. How long have these people been dating? That is information we haven't gotten anything.
What do you want me to react to? What is this?
This is your
What are we
life.
reading?
This is your life.
This is my life. Okay. If it's my life,
2016.
then I guess
Okay.
I fucked up somewhere along the line. I think that there's a lot of things I shouldn't have anymore.
Is this about me?
Including babies and
Yikes.
whatever. I don't fucking know.
Aldous, do you want a baby with a 20-year-old? Is that what I mean? Or 4-year-old older, I guess. Yeah. Now, that being said, they did say that it was legal, so I guess that is out of the question.
I would assume that it was legal if he decided to post it. So.
Yeah. Sure.
I would assume he did not incriminate himself, but yeah, sure.
Sure. No,
I have no way. Yeah. What are we actually asking here? Because this whole baby thing is just. What is that? I don't know what that is. I can't react to that. That's just weird. Like, I guess it's just. People want, this forced commitment. I don't know. This is a 16-year-old. Like, we're gonna evaluate like the 16-year-old like she knows what she wants in her life. Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
People
What's
want
the
babies
immediate
sometimes
reaction
without thinking.
I like this. This is kind of like this guy. I don't know who is asking who's the assler. Is it the guy or is it the girl? I guess this is the guy. She wants the baby. He says no, we're going to school, and that's a dumb idea, which I agree with. To be fair, like Michael Jackson, I can relate. Throw kids out the window. I don't want kids. Volunteer for the daycare for too long. Did not want kids with a 20-year-old when I was 16. Well, the post says you did, so
Okay, what the hell?
But yeah, this is still going on. The 2026 haven't been yet, so they're not even finished school. They don't have any job. So this argument makes perfect sense.
But like, is the question if you're an asshole for not wanting to have kids? Like, no.
I guess
wanting to have kids is just that's just something people don't want to have.
It doesn't make him an
How
asshole.
Are you that?
It doesn't make him an asshole, but it does make him a chicken, which is a worse
okay.
thing. That the most interesting part about this is it is in the Am I the Devil subreddit. This is why I found this on the Am I the Devil, and I don't know who the fuck the devil is.
It's because it's a 16-year-old.
Because he is with a 16-year-old in a state where it's allowed.
Like, it's for sure. It's for sure where it's because he's with a 16-year-old. Like,
sure.
Are we going to talk about? Is that what you want to talk about?
Yeah, because when I saw it originally, I was like, "Oh, this is under the age limit," and then was. I guess we can talk about that. But yeah, no, this have been a 16-year-old wanting kids, and the 20.
Like this, the 16-year-old part matters more just based on like the question asked, like how long have these people been dating? Like, there's definitely like if it's true. Like
it's illegal, but then I have only known each other for like 1 year. If it's legal, if it's not legal, then it would be like they've been together like, since it was like it's 14 or something.
Like the biggest, or 12. I don't fucking know what the hell. Like if she's 12, he's 16, so like that it could be possible.
And if she wants,
maybe he wants to. I fucking know what the. I don't know what it just becomes too many thoughts that
No, for a fact. Now I actually think for the fact that they have been together before 16 now, because it isn't like
they have been together before 16, but I don't know how long.
Because
like is it like 15? 15, okay, yeah.
Because he never said anything about like we only been together for 1 year. He doesn't say anything like that. So I feel like they have been together for a time, like 15, for a while.
Like I don't know, like how a couple of months she's just turned 16, or a couple of months she's 16, a couple of months. Like, are we asking about if it's okay to date 16-year-olds? The law says it's okay. I guess I don't fucking know. This is like maybe. This is just.
But yeah, no.
This is a very, 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 very big subject you brought up, Oliver.
Man
don't
has
like
his
this.
song on repeat.
Meek, are you 16? I'm 16 every day of the week,
What is it?
except for Saturdays,
What is this?
and I'm 14.
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I see.
Just to be safe.
Or 16. No, Meek and Weak
Would
is the most 16
Would Smash on Saturday? Oh no.
on Saturday. Where the fuck did you see on
Would
Saturday?
Smash? No, I didn't say. I added it on Saturday.
You added it on Saturday. Just a Meek and Weak special sauce. But yeah, no, just fuck the 2060. I mean, like, he doesn't want kids, she wants kids. In this debate,
Yeah,
then...
but the only reason this post is here is because of the 16 thing. The
Yeah,
baby
no,
thing obviously doesn't matter.
I understand that now. I understand now.
The baby thing is irrelevant.
It is in real.
Absolutely
Okay,
irrelevant.
let's look at the comments. Maybe they will enlighten me why this is an Amadabo. He lost me at the and by the way, it's legal for us to have sex because I look us cunts.
Is it weird? Yeah, it's weird. It's
It's
weird, but like,
weird. It's very weird.
fuck, man.
It's a big leap, and this post only shows that it's weird, right? Because she's like actually a child. Like, I want kids. Smiley face. You have been together for 2 months or something. I don't know.
If we're gonna evaluate like his children, I don't know. This is just too.
They are in
too
school.
big subject.
They're in school.
They're both
still.
in school. Yeah.
Yes.
I know they're both in school.
They're probably not working either. Not like this. She needs friends. She does need friends. And how the fuck do you say, are you a chicken or something? Do you not want the children? Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Just get the baby and try it out. And just do it, forehead. Let's see what's happened. She says it like you could just like take them back to the back.
Look, these comments don't make any fucking sense. Like, I'm sorry. Like, as if he doesn't want the baby with someone who just got their driver's license, maybe they shouldn't have sex. That doesn't make any sense. Like, this is just the narrative of, it's wrong to be with a 16-year-old, and that's an entirely fucking
What is
different
posted in the fucking
all these comments are just going to be like, he's 16. You have to clarify that it's legal. You probably shouldn't be doing that. No, because he lives in a country where some places it is 16, some places it's 18. So of course he's going to clarify it, because he might either be committing a crime or he might not be. That's just. Who cares? If we're gonna talk about if this law should be a thing or not, then that's another conversation, and it's gonna be I don't know. That's a tiring conversation, that's for sure. It's not a Reddit conversation. Fuck this post, Oliver. Fuck you for bringing this post up.
It just felt really accurate for your life.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, totally agree.
Okay, we can go to the next one. This
Totally
one is I don't care who the fuck asshole is. The baby is the asshole because the baby is real. And in fact, baby is in fact real. Wait, this is not right.
Asshole, not asshole. Weird, not weird. It's a 20-year-old with a 16-year-old for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe he's a groomer. Maybe he's a degen. Maybe life sucks. I don't know. Who the hell? He saw that the law said yes, so he said, "Okay, thank you, law."
he saw the law and he took it personally. Blue, blue, blue. Yeah, totally agree.
Okay. Okay, should I read now?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I the asshole for leaving my date at the bar? I went on a date with a girl Sunday. Let's say her name is Mandy. I've met Mandy several times through friends with girlfriend Sarah. My friend's girlfriend Sarah. Okay, yeah, sure. That makes sense now. Mandy always seemed nice and fun to talk to, so I asked her to hang out Sunday. I knew she liked football because she's been by my friend's house for games several times, so I asked her to come with to watch the game. We went to a sports bar for dinner. The plan was to watch the game, have some drinks, maybe play pool. So I picked her up Sunday. We go to the bar, and Mandy said that her friend was sitting there at the table with some other people. She went and said hi. We sat at the bar and ate. Then she asked if it was cool if we went and sat by them. I didn't really want to, but agreed. we went over there. She introduced me. That was basically it. From then on, I felt like a third wheel. I tried to talk about football with some of the other people, but they didn't watch sports. I tried starting conversations about other stuff with one of the guys, and it didn't seem like it was going anywhere. So I sat and watched the game while Mandy talked to her friends. Time passed and the game was almost over, so I told Mandy I was probably going to head out after. She said, "Oh, come on, one more drink, then we'll go." Okay, fine. Then their friends started buying rounds of shots for each other. Not me, understandable. They didn't know me. Besides, I was driving. I finished my soda and told Mandy I was going to go because I worked in the morning. She got confused. She got a confused look and looked at her beer. Then her friends and said, "Oh well, I didn't finish my drink yet." I said, "Well, I'm leaving. I can give you a ride home if you want." She said, "Okay, let me finish my drink." I said, "Okay," and sat down. Then she started screwing around with her friends again, going outside with them, playing darts, not drinking her drink. I said, "Mandy, I'm leaving." She didn't acknowledge me or say bye, so I left. Yesterday after work, Sarah called me and yelled at me about leaving Mandy stranded. She said when you drive someone somewhere you take them home to, that she didn't know I was such a jackass to leave a girl at a bar alone, and that Mandy didn't even know if I left till she saw my jacket was gone. Apparently Mandy had to lift home and I should reimburse her. I explained my side and said, "So what? She was having fun. You should have joined in instead of sitting around moping." I feel like I really tried to get into the conversation and join the group. It just wasn't working. I didn't feel like sitting there bored forever. Her friends were there. It's not like she was left alone. Alone. I mean, they asked for leaving.
What's the immediate reaction to this?
Don't hang out with old friends if you want to hang out with new friends because you're going to leave your new friends in the fucking dirt. I don't know.
Yeah.
This
Is
is
this a
something
date?
I
This
would.
doesn't feel like a date. What happened there?
This is a date. No, it's a hangout.
But it does say
No, I asked
date.
to hang out. No, it's not a date.
But it's a
It's not a
process
date.
leaving.
It's not specified as a date in the post, so I cannot assume that it is a date because he just asked her to hang out.
Yeah, but in
And
the title it says a date.
because he thought it was a date, and he asked if she wanted to hang out, and he thought that she understood that was a date, but she maybe didn't understand that, and they were just hanging
Okay.
out. I don't know.
Okay.
He said I asked her to hang out. He didn't say I asked her on a date. So
Okay.
sucks to
Talks to
either
suck.
post wrong or suck to ask questions. I don't know.
Huh?
But it's like definitely this is something I would think about even as Mandy, I guess, right?
Mm.
If you're hanging out with somebody and you see someone you know, like I would definitely be like, maybe I just need to say hi and actually leave and go hang out with the person I'm actually hanging out with, because you might end up, forgetting yourself.
First thing first, you probably
Do you ask
should
questions
say.
before you suck or not? Yeah, you definitely ask for consent before you suck.
Yeah, but also you do say it before you leave. I do believe that is the
Yeah, you could try to
biggest.
incorporate them more. But like, they might not have a they
Wait,
might not have a good vibe.
well, at least he said bye, and she was not alone. Did he say bye? Did he or didn't he not say bye?
He said bye technically twice. He said I want to leave.
Oh,
She
okay.
said wait for me to drink. He said okay, so he's kind of saying bye,
Okay.
and then he said bye afterwards, and she just ignored it. So he said it. He said
Okay, so
bye twice.
he did say bye.
Yeah. But
Okay.
this is like, yeah, she could try to incorporate him more, but like, they might not, they might not just have anything in common either. He's not drinking, they are drinking, so that's definitely also just a barrier. I think not everybody wants to hang out with drunk people if they're sober. So
we went to update and then
this is
wasn't date. Oh,
this is definitely just uh, Mandy forgetting herself.
Yeah, no,
Like giving the benefit of the doubt.
this
Benefit
really
of the doubt, she's forgetting herself, and he doesn't know what to do with it because he doesn't want to impose himself on the group that he otherwise doesn't know at all. He's trying to find some way to get in, but he can't. So
the context of this being a date or not is really important for this.
It's definitely important. That's why the fact that he
thinks it's
says
on a
in the
date.
post, I asked her to hang out, and he didn't say I asked her on a
Yeah.
date, implies to me that he literally asked her to hang out, which is not a date.
No.
Even if you ask a girl to hang out, that doesn't make it a date. I'm sorry.
And at least you can recognize that they tried to ask her on to be on a date, and then when you get there, you can be like, "Oh, this is not a date right now." You would.
I have no
Like-
idea if this is a date or not because he doesn't even he's saying two things at the post. Like
Yeah,
if it
he
is a
does.
date, if it is a date, then it's definitely worse for Mandy. She's being inconsiderate.
Yeah. But it does not look like at least
I
she
like
thinks
this,
it's that.
but I don't know. I just think this is like look away from the date aspect. I don't give a shit about the
Take
date
a
aspect,
cover
but
them.
a stupid date. Like this is just an interesting thing about like if you hang out with multiple friends that are not friends amongst each other. This is
Yeah.
just a dilemma you would face. Like anyways.
Yeah, this is why I never take multiple friends at the same time. There's like different friend groups at least. At least if I don't believe
But
they
I do that.
would vibe.
I do that.
You do, and that also always brings up cancer in life.
And every time I do, I just have to go like everywhere, and I become like I'm completely insane. Like I go everywhere and I just say random shit to everybody, so that I know that in no way am I prioritizing anybody more. Everybody is low prio, and I look at them and I say, "You're low prio today. Look at you. You're low priority. You're low priority. All of you are low priority. Why? Because you don't want to talk to each other, and I have to talk to each one of you on an individual basis. We have to have one-on-ones, and I have to circulate one-on-ones every fucking 10 minutes. It's gonna be bullshit and only bullshit."
Yeah. No, that does
like,
not sound better at all. I don't know why the fuck you want to do that.
It's just because I don't. It's because if I invite only time I invite several different friends is if I'm gonna do something, which I don't want to do 5 times. I don't want to have a barbecue 5 times. I don't only want to have it 1 time. I'm not gonna bother doing that 5 times. I'm just gonna invite everybody and be like, "Hey, I had a barbecue. Fuck off now." I did my friend thing for the year. Woohoo! Look at me go.
Look at him go. He is absolutely insane. Are you crying?
But I don't have any friends group, so that's just how it is. I only have like individual friends. There's no group.
Yeah, probably correct. I don't know. You probably have friends
Yeah,
that vibes both better together than others.
I don't consider you and Nalia a group.
No,
because I'm not if you are a group, I'm not part of that group anyways,
yeah,
right? So
me and probably would be in another group then. But that
yeah, so it's Meek, you break my heart. No, why?
what happened though?
By saying low priority, or by saying that I'm just go around and bullshit? I'm sorry.
Low priority,
but it's true.
Low priority with random people.
It's not because I want to. It just happens, and I'm aware that it happens. And then I'm like, okay, I guess.
But you talked about that when you talked about fucking when you bring out a lot of people into a party, right? That was the context of that.
Yeah. It's like if there's too many people I know, and I suddenly become a central part of it, I lose my senses. That's why I generally prefer to be a side character. a little side hustle that some people just look at and they're like, "Hey, you're there," and I'm like, "Yeah."
You're like,
and then I don't say
quest.
anything more. Yeah. Like if I go to parties, which I basically never do, people come up to me and they try to small talk to me, and I say, "Yeah," and then they ask me a question, I say, "Yeah," and then they look at me and they want me to ask a question, and I'm just looking at them. I'm like, "Yeah," and then they go away, and then I'm chilling because I don't want to talk. And they're not chilling, but they're gonna go somewhere else, and then they'll be chilling. It's a win-win.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win, everyone.
It's a win-win every day.
It doesn't sound like a win-win for anyone. I
it
don't know
sounds
who's winning
for a win-win for everybody.
It sounds like you losing and they're losing. That sounds like
people are winning by not having to interact with me, and I'm winning by just having to. Would you do that if I came up to you, Meek? Oh. Okay. Uh,
yeah. The shit is
when?
unhinged.
How?
Yeah, it really
Do I
depends on the
know-
context, doesn't it?
Do I know it's you before?
Are you a random person in this scenario?
I do know that you know him before because I actually saw your VOD. Okay, I would not do it. I would freeze. Oh my god. What are you saying? I would never freeze. Oliver has never seen me
VODs?
freeze before.
Which VOD?
Yeah.
What do you mean
Aldrich.
VOD? Oh,
Shadow VOD.
I see.
So my question was pointless. I would know.
You would know. You'd know the face.
You got a VOD, sir. Yeah.
You got a Vault Stalker. Vault Stalker.
A VOD stalker.
It sounds like a
I always check
Harry Potter
every
character.
single I always check profiles if they have VODs, and then if they have, I'm like, okay, I have seen.
And now I'm gonna watch it in fucking
I-
2 speed.
I double speed. That's so beautiful. It's regular speed. Double speed is goated. Okay,
No.
so the question is, would you do that if I came up to you and Meek? No, I would not. Unless I was already down bad, then I would be down bad. So it depends on the context, I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
What the fuck? Where the fuck were we at this fucking conversation?
If it's like when we listened to the dance and the Christmas market, I was down bad. I would not talk to anybody at that moment. If somebody came up to me, then I would look them in the eyes and I would be like,
But the
"I'm
Christmas
sorry,
market was
I cannot
crazy.
exist."
Oh, you be warm, like warm boys. That's why I'm Team Jacob. Shredder loves.
I actually do have. Yeah, you had more than one clip.
I
I
had
watched them
one.
both. I know everything. Amazing.
That's the only stream ever done in life. Because the only world. That's how that works.
Fuck it all.
Join instead of sitting and moping. Yeah, but
But
like,
yeah.
But he said bye. He said bye, right?
Yeah. This is.
I'm a crazy.
Yeah, Mandy's the asshole.
Well,
Mandy's
she's not the asshole.
If anyone is the asshole, Mandy's the asshole. If anyone could be the asshole, it's her.
Probably.
I'm not saying she is the asshole in the sense of that that's a definitive statement. I'm just saying like that's what the question should be about.
But did he know that there was multiple people? I didn't really understand that.
You have clip from the sock stream? What?
Sock stream. I haven't even seen this sock stream myself. Make you miss my sock stream. Missed the sock stream. Shaking my head. Typical Meek and Weak. It's so weird to see.
I cannot see it. I can only see one.
One sock is all it takes. Fall in love with me.
I don't know if this was a sock or not. Was it a sock at this time? These might be sock. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, I missed it. Okay, that makes more sense. She's not the asshole. Okay, so the worst sucks. Worst sucks. Anyways, Oliver.
What?
He's not the asshole. Don't read the comments.
You're gonna read the comments? Because...
I hate the comments. The comments never say anything.
Because they are really good. Now the asshole told the couple you're leaving over the ride. If you wanted to ride, she needs to wrap it up and head out. No, I don't know. If someone is driving you, you're on their time, right? Am I crazy for thinking this?
Yes, you are on their time.
No,
you're not. You're on their time, and every single time that anybody wants to go and they're the one driving, if I say no, then I say no. I can get home on my own, and then I thank them, say no, it's fine, I can get on my home. I want to stay, I'll go home later, and then they go home. They're not gonna wait for me.
Me being dead is a problem.
Yes, these were socks. I saw that clip. They were socks. I might not have heard. Did I hear what was being said? I forgot what was being said.
That was a clip. Oh my god. So yeah, now at least this person isn't the asshole, I would say. I think it's just still kind of vaguely
What?
describes the situation. You know?
What? What do you say?
I still think the
was
situation is like vaguely described, you know.
Yeah. That's why. If anybody could be the asshole, it's Mandy. I'm not saying she is, because if it's in the hangout, then she's just being forgetful. Maybe, I don't know. I think that is her problem
Okay, so not the asshole.
of the year, 2024.
Okay, this one is supposed to be a little. Wait, I haven't sent it to you. This one is supposed to be a little spicy. I don't know what the fuck is happening in this post.
Spicy does not sound good.
It says not safe for work. It's acid spicy. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I have to fucking log in. Oh my god.
I can read it.
Fine. Log into Reddit.
Do you want me to wait on you? The title is why decided to ignore my date to talk to an old fling, and I'm surprised my date left. Any immediate reaction to this?
Did you say?
Yeah, I said that. I know what you're thinking. Did you just say what I think you're saying? Because that sounds really dumb. In fact, that was what I said. So
okay, so I went on a date and I started talking to a halfling instead. Sure.
No, not
okay.
fling to fling. Sorry, old fling, and I'm surprised my date left. I don't understand. I am surprised my date left. That part is really dumb. Spicy. Is it spicy as a Magnon? No, it's as spicy as the bomb. This is the bomb of the spices.
The bomb of the spices?
Yeah. This is as spicy as the bomb, I would say. I don't even know if this is good. I haven't been able to read through this one.
Oh, what the hell? This is why it didn't work.
Do you want me to send a picture? I can just picture it. It's so small.
It was just, for some reason I was signing up instead of logging in.
Oh.
That's what you call big stonks.
That is what indeed you call big stonks. Oh.
Okay, now I'm logged in. You will soon be redirected. Redirect me at once, please. It suddenly became white. I want dark mode. Why are you doing this to me? Thank you. Okay, sure. Why decided? Who's why? Okay.
Why?
Somebody's
why
called.
Show me the why. I understand.
Somebody's called why. Why decided to ignore my date to talk to an old fling, and I'm surprised my date left. Why do nicest people act so different at times?
Yes.
Okay.
Support needed. I don't know what the support needed is.
I don't know. I am home from college. Wait, are you supposed to read?
I don't know. I don't care. You begin.
Okay. I am home from college at freshman year and met a nice guy at my summer job. We were on our third date last Sunday, and at dinner, when somebody stopped by and said hello. When I looked up, it turned out to be Brad. Oh no, not Brad. A longtime friend, my older brother and family. He's a longtime friend, your older brother and family. Okay, so Brad is a lot of things. Brad and I have history. Yeah, he's your brother apparently. While I was growing up, he was very fond of me, and I had a secret crush on him. Okay. Then after high school, he and my brother both moved away to college on different coasts. Oh, they had West Coast versus East Coast beef. I didn't see Brad for a few years. Then last summer, he was back in town on business. He works at a West Coast tech company now. I was thrilled to see him. To make the long story short, we hung out together a lot, and I gave up my virginity to him. He took my sex education rather seriously. It was a memorable week I spent with him. Okay.
Sure.
This time when I see him, I was pleasantly surprised, but I expected him to just briefly exchange pleasantries and move on. Instead, he stood there talking, seemingly to want to chat up. After several minutes, my date said to Brad maybe he should pull up a chair and sit. I think he expected that will make Brad to move on. Instead, Brad
This
did
is gonna be
exactly
a
as he
10 points
asked,
room.
Giga Chad, or Giga Brad, as he asked, and sat down, sat down with us, knowing I was on a date, and went in telling my date how he had known me all my life and how close we were, and so in. Within minutes, I began to see that my date sensed that there was much more between Brad and me. He said to Brad and me that he'd rather us catch up with each other. With that, he stood up and left after paying for the dinner before exiting. Needless to say, I felt utterly humiliated. Utterly humiliated. I too walked out.
Huh? Okay. So let's take
Okay,
2 steps
sure.
back. This person
I think we can
saying
take
this
more.
post
More
has
than 2,
not
please.
done anything
That's
to
the
be
date's
a
fault. He got cucked.
not done anything to be an asshole. It was Brad that did anything, right? Where is this person that's writing this going to be an asshole? Am I weird? Did she like? did
I
some?
definitely think she could have said, "Not now, Brad." Yeah. What the fuck? I
Yeah,
would if the roles were reversed, you would
yeah,
expect the guy to tell the girl that, right?
yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Oh, you
Uh,
expect the girl to tell the guy. What the fuck? Is the girl suddenly incapable of fucking talking? Does she not have a spine? Ah, well, if she doesn't have a spine, then life sucks. If that's the case, then yeah, you're not
yeah,
an
no,
asshole.
that
Your life sucks.
then
You're half dead. So
I mean, I don't understand. I don't
I
understand what the
definitely,
fuck happened.
what happened is that she didn't know what to do, and the date didn't know what to do, and the date was also trying to figure out if she actually cared enough about the date to
But
tell Brad to go
did Brad
away,
lie? I don't
and
understand if Brad lied or not.
no, Brad just shared a lot of personal shit, but
Okay,
he didn't lie.
okay, yeah.
Just said, "Hey,
Because
I
I
took
thought
her
he was like,
virginity.
making things up.
I showed her the ropes.
I showed her the rope.
This is my apprentice you're with.
this is my underling.
This was my underling. Oh no.
What a sad. What a Brad.
Why do the nicest people act so weird at times?
Oh,
But it's not weird at all.
There we go. I mean,
I don't know.
if Brad knew this was a date, then he probably shouldn't go up to them, knowing their history.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna care about Brad right now. I'm gonna care about the fucking girl.
Was she calling him a nice guy?
She called him a nice guy because she said, "Why do the nicest people act so weird at times?"
Why he was so nice? Question mark.
And I came home from college after freshman year and met a nice guy at my summer job. He's a nice guy. Oh, beautiful nice guy. Oh, we love nice guys.
Because I when I first heard this, I was like, Brad did this on purpose to get the guy away. But I guess,
of course, Brad did this on purpose.
But it's like, well, what the fuck is going on in this situation?
Brad is a giga chat. Brad doesn't care.
Brad doesn't care. Brad,
Why would Brad
just
care?
likes bringing.
Brad's just being Brad. The post isn't about Brad. The post is about her not being able to tell Brad to fuck off. And if that was me, I would definitely expect her to say something. Yeah. If she doesn't say something, I'm gonna go too. What the fuck am I gonna be there and I'll be like, no, I have to fend off every other solicitor. Wow, I'm fighting so much. Yeah, that seems more like rage bait. Probably. It might be rage bait.
This is rage bait? You think that's?
It might be.
It could be. I do see the angle. I feel like it would be more baiting. Right?
I would definitely gauge her, and I would base myself on what she chooses to do.
That is true. She doesn't really. She's just sitting there like a fucking puppet throughout the whole thing. It's like a cutscene, and she's just there. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
If she wants to be with Brad, then she wants to be with Brad. Like, what the fuck? I'm not Brad. Brad is a Giga Chad. Like, what am I? I'm just some
But we
nice
know
guy.
for a fact that Brad doesn't want to be with her throughout this post.
And it's and it is really incel coded for sure.
It
Why
is.
so relatable.
Why so relatable? This seems more like a rage bait. Yeah, this is the incel bait of the posts. Posts. I don't know what to say more about it, other than this girl absolutely being. Wait, asshole from another realm. Am I crazy? What the fuck? Who's the asshole from another realm? Is she the asshole from another realm? This
I
one,
have no idea.
she's supposed to be so bad.
Honestly, this post doesn't. This
I
post
didn't.
is just.
It was so confusing.
It's just Brad. Brad is just too strong in this post. It's just about Brad. This is Brad's life.
This time when I said, please surprise.
And Brad is doing this every fucking weekend. Every weekend he goes up to another apprentice and finds them. He has so many apprentices. You don't.
Brad
even
knew
know.
they were on date. Okay, and I went to tell him what date I knew all life and how close we were, and so.
So
He's just obsession? Question mark, or is he just fucking?
He doesn't care. He's like, I'm better than this guy. Let me see if I can just hijack this date.
Yeah,
because he's Brad. He probably
sure.
should. He's Brad.
Mm.
You just don't know Brad like I do.
I am getting to know him. I'm getting to know. I'm kind of understanding him.
Bully in high school. I remember Brad.
Brad does sound like the bully in high school.
Good old days.
I do hate the fact that she doesn't say anything what happened between like when after he left. Like if she actually
because it's probably a rage bait. Then I don't know. Who cares? It was a weird post.
It was a weird
post.
About
Brad, anyways.
In case this gets deleted, wouldn't it? I didn't need to read those sentences about sex education. I was sick of Brad, and it's only been a few paragraphs. People doesn't like Brad in the comments there. I gave up my virginity to him. I took my sex education rather seriously. It was memorable.
Brad deserves all our respect. Look at him. He's going for whatever he wants.
Why does
care about the rules?
About this OP?
The laws of man does not apply to him.
Elderly man.
He's strong. He is strong.
Incel fetish. Yes. Shamelessly admits it's willing to cheat. Yep, that's definitely some incel troll fantasy. Yeah. No, I do think we just say this post is a potato, and that's...
This post was actually life.
This was
most
actually
relatable post we've read.
Real life. However, this next one, looks spicy. Why does the...
worst.
I don't know. When I did this last time, I've managed to find like this long post, and I always got this long post. I guess the date aspect just made it kind of weird, but I just get like these really short ones. I guess it's better to listen to. But this one looks like the one. This one looks like the bomb. Sure. This is the bomb of the...
I am very confused by this title.
Am I the asshole for telling my waitress manager she did a great job? What do you think about this title, Trevor? Do you think he is an asshole for taking waitress manager? She did a great job.
What does that even mean? What does this mean?
I imagine he's gonna compliment waitress manager when he's on a date, and it's gonna be like kind of flirty, and she's gonna not like it. I imagine that's gonna happen here. Right?
Yeah, then he's just not Brad enough.
I'm just Brad. Okay, not a clickbait title. Okay, it is a clickbait title. We know this for a fact. When they say not a clickbait, this is a clickbait. That's actually what happened. I got called an asshole for it, so now I have to come here out of curiosity to find people to help me settle our disagreement.
We are indeed fine people.
Thank you for wasting my time with explaining the title. Thank you. I met a girl online and clicked. I've gone a couple of dates. 2 nights ago was a third date, and I was treating her... Oh, I shouldn't... Wait. Date, and I was treating her to... Huh?
What? Okay, just read.
No, just something on my screen. And a local burger's place in the city. Nothing fancy. I just wanted some good conversation over a tasty meal. This girl is knockout. Can I get
She's
the?
knockout.
It's like really hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
She
Has
knocks you out.
has
like
the
it.
rare quality of being a great
Drooling,
listener.
you know. You're drooling, you're like, knockout. Right.
And isn't obsessed with herself. She's funny, charming, and smart. We had several great dates, and I was getting close to asking her to be my girlfriend. She's also the one who called me an asshole before the night was done. Not her exact words, but we will get there. Why the fuck do you write like this, the fucker?
Wait. Can you explain to me what is a great listener?
A person that
like
responds to
great.
what to say, I guess.
Okay, so a person that knows how to have a dialogue.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, let's go.
It's a person that is not self-concerned about in the conversation, that just care about what they say.
A person who has several dialogue options.
Yeah. Our waitress for dinner was great. Actually, enthusiastic and friendly, on point with refills. And just top-notch service all around. At one point in the evening, she did spill a partially full glass of water on the table. The fuck? The fuck? But that wasn't really her fault because she had gotten bumped into. And she was very quick to apologize and wipe the table dry with a smile on her face. So anything that was a point on her column. I don't know why you described. Okay, well, whatever. At the end of the meal. What?
Best waitress in his life.
It is. It is.
This waitress is everything to him.
This waitress actually cured cancer. She brought the check, and I told her I would like to speak to the manager. Question mark. She asked if there was something wrong. I calmly repeated that I would like to speak to the manager. Could she please go get him? She leaves and reappeared with the manager. A few moments later, I proceeded to tell him that she got an excellent service that night, and that her name was one of the best.
Rizzler.
He thanked me for the feedback, and she also looked very happy with the compliment and thanked me.
Rizzler.
The only one that not happy was my date. She said if that wasn't supposed to impress me, it didn't. And said that I was full of myself. She didn't say much else. As I gather are things to leave.
He was full.
And there was not a kiss at the door. Oh, if he was drunk, this makes so much sense. That night, I texted her saying I'm sorry for whatever I did wrong. And that I would like to see her again soon. So far, no response. So pardon my French. What the fuck? Guys.
French.
Why are women always like this? Shaking my head. Is this guy fucking Delulu? This feels like a rage bait again, but
this guy did nothing wrong, Oliver.
He did nothing wrong. Like Bush.
He only what I know what else is a tasty meal. Moving on.
She's talking about the fish and fiskesoup. I don't understand.
Okay, fish and fiskesoup, of course. I'm sorry. My head went somewhere else.
This is so dumb. Why? Who the fuck would do this? Is this a sitcom character? What the fuck is going on? This feels like something Ted Mosby would do.
Okay, don't talk shit about Ted Mosby. Come on. You know what I like?
What do you like? Trying too hard, yeah. I don't know.
He used like really generic.
Look how much he described the waitress. Yeah, look how much
he is really generic descriptions of the date. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wow, great listener, whatever the fuck that means. Wow, isn't obsessed with herself, whatever the fuck that means. Wow, knockouts, I'm drooling. Wow, so smart, charming, whatever the fuck that means. And then our waitress was so great, actually enthusiastic and friendly, on point with the refills, and just top-notch service all around. Oh, he got service so well, holy shit. At one point in the evening, she did spill a partially full glass of water on her table, but it wasn't her fault, because she had gotten bumped into. She was very quick to apologize and wiped the table dry with a smile on her face. A smile I
Don't
melted
press
at the
skip.
instant that I saw it. So if anything, that was a point on her column, in her
Oh.
column. Oh,
Maybe come across
like,
a
look
big
at
shot
that.
ass. Yeah, maybe she
This is-
needs to bend
I
over
have
to
burps.
get to clean up the fucking
Burpers.
water.
Berbers. Yeah, no, I don't know. I just this
Trying too
description
hard.
of the waitress was actually beautiful.
Who the
And that's
fuck
why
was this?
I stand with this guy, because anybody who can describe a waitress this well, he has a heart of a poet, a heart of a romantic. This date, she just was
He's
not
a
on
bard.
par. She
He's a
didn't.
bard
She
in
didn't.
real life.
Yeah, she just didn't understand the deeper level of romance this guy felt for everyone.
Yeah, the problem is
For humanity. He loves humanity, and this waitress is a part of humanity, so he loves this waitress.
yeah, no.
So, can you fault a guy for loving humanity? Yes, you can. But it is what it is. He should have just showed her this post, indeed. Oh no, man. This this guy should have just said, sorry, BRB, and then just went to got the phone number of the waitress and just hooked up with the waitresses. I don't know. Maybe this guy is just really oblivious and he just doesn't understand the messages he's sending, because he's just that.
Maybe he is a sitcom character, and he is like here this laugh track every time he says something.
He's just amazing, and he even speaks French, so he's a bona fide romanticist, sister Rizzler.
Can I say something else than him being an asshole? Isn't this this feels like this guy is
Yeah, but this is like the kind of asshole that's just. This is not the kind of asshole I care about talking about, because this is just like regular asshole. This is just like somebody who just does stupid shit and doesn't know that they're doing stupid shit. Like he probably didn't even mean this as a bad thing, because he's just fucking dumb. He's just fucking dumb. He thinks this is normal. He thinks going all out and complimenting the waitress like this when you're on a date with another girl is just like, this is just what you do.
I do wish he like explained like if he thought that this would like impress the girl, or if there was like a underlying meaning that it had like some meaning behind it. But now it's just said he did it. So it didn't. It doesn't really.
He just did it because he could. He was.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't
He's
really.
Stronger than you.
I can't really do much with the information if it doesn't say what the fuck, why the fuck he did it. I can just assume that he liked her then.
I don't know if he liked her or not. Maybe he just does this.
Maybe this is just a normal thing.
This shit. Yeah, there's just some people who do this shit.
Yeah, some people do this.
Kind of, but like, are they being an asshole because they actually want to be an asshole? No, they're just born that way. They're just
born an asshole.
They're just yikes! You're the asshole.
You go into comments. Yikes! You're the asshole. The non-asshole way to do that is would be say, excuse, why did you need to take the manager there? You didn't need to bring the manager. You could just say you did a good job. That's also really weird. I would like to give you some.
You know what you just do? What any sensible person does? You just fucking tip the waitress.
Yeah,
that's what you do. You don't say anything. You just like tip the waitress.
Yeah, that's the point of the tipping.
Good job. And then you say, see you never again. Fuck off. And then you go home.
Unless you give me a number, so I can keep talking.
You risk your date. And then you risk your date. But this guy doesn't want to risk his date. He wants to risk everybody because he's keeping his options open.
You don't understand. She's a good listener. She understood what's happened here. She's such a good listener.
She was such a good listener that he expected her to listen in on his risk.
He listened to all the things he said about the waitress. She listened to all of it.
That's beautiful. This is absolutely.
Not to dangle the idea of we're going to make a compliment in front of the poor minimum wage worker's face. You were showboating. It was more a stunt than a genuine compliment. I wouldn't be impressed either if it was a date. I wonder if you are also the kind of guy who would pull the 5 singles on the table. The fuck? Acts. The fuck did that mean?
Yeah, we are not gonna. Oh no, what's that? I googled. That is horrible. So we're not gonna do that.
Come on, let's Google it. You had to Google it, sure. I need to know what the fuck this is.
I
5
am not googling that.
singles on the table. Is that like you put one single?
Okay, it's when you put
one?
5 singles on the table at the beginning of the meal and take away whenever the server does something wrong, and then whatever is left at the end of the meal is our tip. Okay.
$5?
So there you have it. Yeah.
Is that the normal pay rate for a service? Is that
No,
what I
you tip you tip like 10 to 20% is now something like that. You tip percentage.
Yeah,
As
so
far as I know.
$5 is little. So it wouldn't be like
$5
$20.
is like if you pay for a $50-$40 meal, you tip $5. I don't fucking know. I don't tip.
Yeah, we don't really care
Tipping
that
isn't
much
really-
about caring, but
Tipping isn't really a thing here.
Yeah, I mean, it's do trip. It's like 20% or something like that, depending on what the fuck I'm doing.
I tip if I have to press this. If I can get away with only pressing 2 digits instead of 3, I tip. And it's a pleasing number.
Yeah, most of the time it's just running out. But like most of the time, when I eat out, I eat on like buffets or.
And it's even better if it's like only having to press one number 3 times. Ooh, that is
That's like the new challenge. You can only just do that for the rest of your life.
Horizon 20% tip. Oof.
20% nah, but I come to the conclusion that this is just an asshole, not because he's trying to be an asshole, but because he's a fucking so oblivious for other people. Christ, in 20% tip.
He's just living his best life.
In Norway, we pay the actual worker for the work, and you know they're not dependent on the tip.
Actual worker for the fucking work, yeah.
Yeah, they're not dependent on tip.
Yep.
The tip is just an add-on.
There's probably different rules about what the tip. I don't know if what the tip goes to in Norway if it does the same thing. I don't fucking know.
You treat your workers well. No, that I know that's a big problem in America.
We never treat workers well. We hate
workers. Like in America, I know that the tipping is like their payment. Tipping is not the payment there in Norway.
In America, you should just get a coffee and then you tip them like 200% of that coffee. You're like, even better, 2,000% of that coffee, and then you can pay other people's wages with your own wage.
True.
That is the beauty. Paying people with your own wage. I love it.
Yeah, but he's like showboating. Yeah, like he could be giving her a normal compliment, you know, and then it will be like fine. Right. You can be like, you just need to bring the manager. So you can be like,
I have no idea.
Give me the manager.
This guy's just a like.
It sounds like insult, but then I guess
he cares only about himself.
Yeah.
He cares about himself, and he's just who he is, and I think it's a good thing he did this because at least the date knows what kind of person this is. So he's a good guy. He shows he has his true colors, and better to be your true colors than to be a wolf in sheep's clothing. So
okay, yeah, this is just an asshole, right? We agree. Everyone agree. Everyone say I agree. Asshole. Stamped on the payment. Next post. Sugar.
We love the asshole.
And this is gonna be the last post for the day, for life.
Okay.
Until we jump into the river. I just agree. Am I the asshole walking out on a date my friend set me up on? Can you see the thing again? Like it's like a comment under.
I can see it now.
So, do you have any immediate reaction to this? Are you an asshole for walking out on a date?
We have already read these kind of titles enough times. I don't want to read this title and think about it.
I think it's really nice for doing it.
I hate these titles. Fuck these.
Yeah, the titles for the dating. I think when I had reunion as the main subject, it was so much easier to get a grasp of what the fuck the title means.
Yeah, these titles suck. Fuck these titles.
I, 27 male, am single and living in a large city. I've been single for a while, but I recently started going out on dates again, using mostly the apps. I have 4 really close friends that I've known for years. 2 of them are dating each other. Well, call them B and C. Oh, that's okay. C, 26 female, has been my friend since college, and she works as a nurse. She constantly asks about my dating life, and as I am the only single person in the friend group currently. Really? Okay.
Groups. They love groups. They're
So
groupers.
she said she wanted to set me up with her coworker, Lauren. That person gets a name. Okay. She showed me pics. She seemed cute enough. C did. Oh, I don't know. Okay, that's female. C did say Lauren had a kid, which normally would be a deal breaker. I don't date
I love
moms
breaking deals.
typically, but she was cute, so we started talking for a few weeks. We spoke for about 3 weeks until we made plans for meeting dinner this last Friday. We set plans to meet Friday at 8 on like Monday of that week. Oh, sure. They made the plans on Monday. So Friday comes, conversation flowing normally. We had a very, very good texting conversation, deeper than getting to know you type of con of us. So I arrived at the restaurant and she texted me she was running late. She showed up 25 minutes late. I was sitting there at the table waiting. She paused and sat down. We talked for a bit and everything felt awkward. Like the conversation wasn't flowing like I had it on text. I tried not to be judgmental, but she wasn't even dressed up. It looked like she just left the gym class. We were at a nice brewery, and she was wearing jogger pants and tank top.
This is best attire. Like what the fuck? This is what you want. No,
This is peak retirement. I don't know what time of day. It's 8
this is
on
goated.
the evening. I
Yoga
guess
pants, tank top. Oof, goated.
it's kind of go with it.
Okay.
I don't think she did her makeup or anything. Waiter comes by, asks if I just want. No, I asked for just a water. She orders 2 shots for us. Then proceeds to order the most expensive cocktail on the menu. I was already feeling funny about the whole thing, but then we start talking about what we want to eat, and she said she wanted a steak, and then ordered some charcuterie board. Oh, that was like $30 for an appetizer. I'm not broke, and I don't mind splurging on dates, but I had seen enough and excused myself for the bathroom. I then walked out to my car and left. I blocked her phone number. Well, my friend C lost it on my. What the fuck was the point of friend B? He didn't even. Okay, whatever. The point on this Sunday, saying she heard what happened.
B and C are dating each other.
Yeah, but she was like, we can call them B and C. I haven't seen anything about B and that.
Yeah, they're dating each other.
Yeah, in the text at the start, before the so-called what the fuck the number. Okay, whatever. Fucking hell. She said, saying she heard what happened. It was rude and embarrassing. It was wrong to stick her friend with the bill for my things too. What the fuck? I said that I didn't order anything but one beer while I was there. I didn't order food before I left, but I'm glad I went and Lauren $6 for the craft beer. But I'm not apologizing for leaving the dates. I explained all of what happened, but see, being a typical girl, doesn't understand it, doesn't get it. Girl, fucking hell. My other friend think I was totally right to leave, but am I the asshole? This one is crazy.
This one reminds me of the one where he. You remember when he left the bathroom window?
Yeah, but I don't remember the reason.
Because because the family invited the ex-girlfriend and everybody took her side and shit.
Yeah,
the whole fucking stalkers. And that's
not like this at all. This is not.
No,
like
it's not like this at all. But it just reminded me of that.
I guess this guy just fucking left. I mean, you are allowed to leave, I guess.
He'd seen enough.
But you need to say it.
He had seen enough.
He had seen enough.
I see a lot of things too sometimes, so you know.
Yeah, but the problem isn't the seeing; it's the saying.
That's why I usually just go around, half blind, so that I don't see too many things. Then I don't see enough, and then I don't just leave.
Legally blind.
I think he needs to just like blur his vision, and then
Yeah, he
Probably
needs
not.
glasses, but like instead of like glasses that makes you see better, he needs like glasses that makes you see worse. You know.
He just needs like plus 6 or minus 6 glasses, whichever fuck your vision more, and just walk around with that.
It
He's
is.
an asshole. This is just weird. Just
This is
fucking
dumb.
say something.
I mean,
I don't know. Like,
it's like
what did she
dumb
order? She ordered 2 shots for us.
for him.
Like,
I guess that's he.
yeah, for us. So like, okay, she wants to take a shot. This is normal. Like, if she orders 2 shots and they're like for everybody, like,
None of the people can
do
talk.
that.
You just leave. I'm learning a lot how many people just leave the fucking date. I would say, I don't know.
And
I imagine this is 8 in the evening, right?
this
That's
is
must
half
logic.
an hour after 8, so it's like 8:30, right? They had to plan 8, but she came half an hour too late.
And I don't care about that. I was just wondering if it's like in the morning or in the evening. I
It's the
don't
evening, right?
really know if this is like a high maintenance place.
She specified that.
Did
We were
she?
at a nice brewery.
Brewery, yeah, it's a brewery. It's not
nice
not
brewery.
a restaurant.
It's not a fine dining. It's
Yeah.
not like a high class fine dining, but it's a nice brewery. So
Am I crazy?
it's like upper mid, lower top.
Am I crazy for thinking like actually coming in that kind of attire and not being makeup is like kind of a vibe? I don't know if that's a specific decision, but I do.
Look, I would never. I don't dress up, and I don't want people to dress up either. So it's a vibe.
I don't
Yoga
understand.
pants, tank
I don't.
top. It's a
I don't
vibe.
understand.
Who cares? I don't know.
Go just leaving.
Breweries seem pretty casual. Yeah, breweries in general would be pretty casual.
So this
specifying it's a nice brewery,
I'm just
I would assume that he specifies for reason. But
I'm just trying to figure out if her attire matches the vibe of the place. Because if it does, I don't think it's out of the. She's out of the realm.
I think he cares more that it doesn't. I think he cares more about that it doesn't match the attire for the setting they are in, which is a date. He wants her to be dressed up and
sure
doused in
glitter.
3 fucking liters of animal fats.
Animal fat. That is true. Now I get it. I get the idea of him wanting her to dress up for him because it's a date. I do understand that could be.
I don't get it, but whatever that means, sure. Like all these other things are just like opinions and thoughts and shapes. He had one action which is like
super asshole,
something that's a bit more tangible, and this action is obviously just why the fuck? Just fucking say that.
Yeah, just say
I hate you for ordering a $30 appetizer. Fuck you. I am not your wallet. You forgot your wallet at home? Too bad. I won't be your wallet.
We didn't even get to the part, but she obviously left her wallet. I don't know. I feel like maybe if he said that is where this is going, then we had a vibe shaker. I don't know.
Like, did she do it? I don't think this is. I don't think any of this is.
I think he just got butthurt because
I don't
she
think
didn't
any of
up.
this is really like bad. Like, she ordered the most expensive cocktail on the menu. Like, yeah, is that something? Is that not something? It might just.
He says it like he's gonna pay for it. He say it like he's gonna pay for it.
Yeah,
like,
because they live in men pay for women country.
Yeah,
and that's why women pay for shit ton of makeup and dresses. So that's why my conclusion is just split the fucking bill so you don't have to spend all that money on all the other fucking shit.
We didn't even get to the bill.
Eventually everybody's just spending more money. Just spend less money by splitting it. Just be financially sound. Don't buy a shit ton of whatever the fuck, and just split the bill. You can even order another drink because you didn't fucking spend a shit ton of money on I don't fucking know what.
Your
fucking $1 million dress and $2 billion purse, and you're like, woo.
But I like makeup and dresses.
Yeah, but like that's fair. But like this is just like in this scenario where the guy thinks she has to dress up because he's paying. I'm not saying she can't do what she wants. I'm just saying, like, if this is the equation sucks.
I don't
Right?
like this math problem.
Yeah, because if this is how you equal it out, right? You say he's paying because she dresses up, blah blah blah. Then, meh.
So because she's not dressing up, she's just paying.
Yeah.
Is what
She's
you're saying.
she's not paying anything. She's not paying him to look visually pleasing.
True
You have
and
to
real.
pay to be visually pleasing. Wow.
And buy AliExpress.
Because you know this guy sees too many things.
He sees too many
You know,
things.
he sees things, and he sees she's not visually pleasing as she should be, because he's spending money on her. So she needs to spend money on herself to make herself more visually pleasing for him. So you know, it's just the transaction didn't meet up for him. You know, he did not feel that he was getting his money's worth.
He didn't
Not
even
his
pay
money's
anything.
worth. No, but he was like creating this hypothetical situation, you know, where he has to pay for the meal and
Yeah, I
she
guess.
was not money's worth.
That is the most logical thing about how this works out, right? That he has already thought that he's gonna pay for this.
Yeah, because that's normal for apparently.
Yeah, I guess that is what's happening. And he said no to the other post and be like, boys shouldn't pay. Or they should pay if they dress up nicely. Yes, what he's saying. What kind of entitlement men exist in this world? I do believe there's entitled women also existing in this world, but I do see your points.
Never ever seen entitled women. I've never seen entitled people, actually.
I've
only seen nothing. Exactly. You beat me to my point. I don't see.
I just
don't see anything. I don't see color. Woof. Wrecked.
Oh, you're
now
blind?
This yes, I'm colorblind. Oh.
Sure. What is it?
This is just, you know, there's a lot of other things you can, you know, dismantle and like look into, but like at the end of the day, he just fucking left. Why the fuck would you?
Yeah,
just
no,
leave?
that's the only part that's we need to hear.
Just straight up, just say, hey, are you gonna pay for your shit? And she says, no, I'm not gonna pay for anything. You say, well, I'm not gonna let you order something on my wallet. And then she's gonna be mad, and then you're gonna
okay. We know for a fact that he's an asshole for like just leaving. Okay,
I don't fucking know what would happen. This is
we're done with this part. But like, let's take away your biases.
These are social things. I don't understand this, Oliver.
Oh, okay. Take away your biases for 1 second. Do you think in a society where it's like in a mandatory to like dress up formally for an event like a date, do you think it is in the wrong for her to not dress up like she did? If you take away your biases that you don't care. If it is like that, this is social code.
Because that's just conformity, and conformity is horrible. You want to know what conformity leads
I don't know what the fuck this word means.
Conformity is, you know, is following these social protocols.
Sure.
You know, absolutely.
I mean,
and you know what that means.
Most people do that.
It leads to people having to have nets around buildings because people like to jump out of buildings.
It leads to communism. I understand.
It also leads to communism at times, yes. But that's a beautiful thing. So,
but yeah,
but I don't like conformity. No, I don't tell people that they should conform. No.
I don't care if you. I just wonder if in a scenario, if
I already said no. No, it's not a bias. Because it doesn't. There is nothing that. At no point do you actually say you will uphold to it unless you've actually said it. Like if he says, "Will you dress nicely?" and you say yes, then of course you've broken your word, which is an entirely different question. But like upholding to social norms is not something you have to do.
No, do you think it's different if she actually came out of the like directly from workouts? Because that could be gross unless she showered, yes. Which maybe she did.
I have no idea what she did. Of course,
She wasn't tanked up in jogger pants. It sounds like she was.
I would assume that like if it was gross, he would have specified it. So
Yeah,
maybe
that's
he
also
like so.
makes sense.
There, I don't I will disregard the possibility that that is the case because he did not specify it.
Sure.
She just came in her clothes. She was done with like she came from work. She did kids shit, and then she took on her comfortable clothes because that's what she does when she gets home. And then she was late, so she was like, "I can't get ready for the date,
That's
or
could
else
be
I'll
true
be
too.
even later." So she just goes then because if she's gonna spend another half an hour, she'll be an hour later. So the fact that she's late and coming in this clothing means that she was already on short time, and she was probably on short time because she had an unexpected kid thing. I don't know. That's just
Probably.
benefit of the doubt in this case, right? But like, that's just how it is.
Yeah. No. I almost ran around, stick her friend with a bill.
I'll let you see me in my comfy clothes any day. Oh,
Sheesh.
comfy clothes.
Comfy clothes. Everyone loves the comfy clothes. No, I don't know.
I go outside in my comfy clothes.
Off topic.
I go to the store in my pajamas sometimes because
I would prefer
I love pajamas.
my first day to be just come in casual wear.
I have
no makeup.
Like this is just so many. It's layered in so many things, and I don't understand anything. We've been talking about things I have no comprehension about, Oliver. These are social standard cues, whatever the hell.
Well, we do understand that friend C was mentioned, but not friend B. But they still made the name from friend B for some fucking reason.
Yeah, because they were together.
I don't even know who the fuck the friend B is. I don't know if he's a male or a fucking female. I don't know anything about them. Just put them in there for no reason.
They might have been lesbian. They might have been a straight couple. You don't know.
Maybe
friend B is non-gender conforming. So
Sorry, I know we're going to the best segment of this, and we're gonna read some comments. Maybe I can learn something about it.
She probably definitely dodged a bullet for sure. Yeah, because he already like wrote unnecessarily. I try not to be judgmental, but I'm being judgmental. Like this somebody who isn't judgmental doesn't need to
I don't understand why can't you just say it? She was leaving. I don't understand.
I don't understand what she did that was already so bad. Like
he really
two shots, which was for both of them. So she did it out of like a social gesture. Sure, she ordered the most expensive cocktail on the menu, which just might have been the one she liked the most. So that could have just been a coincidence. And she ordered an appetizer. And yeah, $30 appetizer. Who cares? It's an appetizer for a date. Like you went to a place and you.
She's already like a person that would split the food. Like
maybe not. I don't know. But she didn't do anything that I was like, oh my god, look at this. This is gonna be a super expensive thing in my eyes. But like maybe he had like he just saw something. He'd seen enough. He'd seen enough.
He's seen the future.
I don't know what he'd seen, but he'd seen enough, and
just let him cook.
Whatever the fuck that means, it meant something to him.
I did,
and he has feelings too, Oliver. He has so many feelings.
I do think you just need to think of this like in like a monkey brain. He just saw not pretty woman and then left. I do think that could be the thing here. I don't know.
Could be the case. I have no idea.
Let him cook. Do not let him cook.
I just know that like already like the part was like, I usually don't date moms, but she was pretty, so I let it slide.
Oh, that's true. That's true. She stopped being pretty. That's the whole thing, isn't it? She just stopped being pretty.
I just know that he specified like because she's pretty, I'll date a mom, which I normally don't. So, what's your meal?
The meal.
Who's your meal?
My whack happy meal.
Whack a meal.
The wacko meal. Sure.
No, but like this is just like he already had many telltale signs that
He's a guy.
he's a seer. He's a seer. He sees.
He saw a pretty
he sees a
girl,
lot.
and then he stopped seeing a pretty girl, and then he just left. He didn't
He
even need
wants
to.
to be cooked, Meek. No comment.
Sure, you're getting roasted by daily day.
Plead the fifth.
Getting so roasted, like beef.
I'm getting roasted like beef. Beef jerky. Oof.
Okay. After spending far much time reading the comments, I'm still completely lost on where he got the idea from, where he was paying for all it. So I guess that's the conclusion that most of guys get is that he just thinks he's gonna pay for it all. So many people shaming in the agree with him. He was right, and yet I didn't see any evidence on the entire thing. That's because they saw the Big Bang Theory episode and this Opus post was cosplaying as Leonardo. I don't understand. Always got an idea and paying on my stuff. Yeah, this is about him thinking he needs to pay. I guess that's the thing going on there.
I don't know. This is weird. Every single thing has been weird.
It does.
The reunion thing was not as weird.
Yeah, and I don't know what the fuck.
So
I thought having date as the search word would make things better. For some reason, it didn't. I don't know what the fuck happened.
It made it so fucking weird. I have no idea what's been going on. All I know is that there's a lot of stuff I don't know, and that's a beautiful thing because I don't want to know this stuff either.
I would say that I did manage to forget how to do, that some of the posts wasn't like the top rated posts. But even when I did pick the rated post, that it still was kind of scared. Next time I will probably try finding more better poses for this kind of deal. But yeah, for now, this has been it. That was the last post. We are now, finally free from the date segment. We'll probably find a better, what is it called, topic for next time. I don't know. I feel like this should be a good topic. It just was not the fucking post we wanted in life. I guess.
For a post filled with riddles.
It was filled with
riddles. And Unwind says free from cringe dates.
Yeah.
Free from cringe dates. Free me from the cringe dates. I have no idea what this is. But yeah, this has been the stream. Do you have any closing words? Xavier, do you have any smart things to say?
No. I feel dumb. I am dumb.
Are you sure?
I feel dumb. I am dumb. This made me dumb. I don't know. There were so many weird things that I don't understand. Sometimes we had an answer. Sometimes we didn't have an answer. Life is what it is. Dating is apparently the worst thing you could possibly do. Never do it.
Well,
it
you knew that already. Everyone knows.
No,
that.
I didn't.
You know that already. Everyone knows.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't want to know it. I'm gonna forget it again. So yeah. At least there's no permanent damage. I'm gonna be repaired, quick healed. Let's find out. Okay.
I'm hungry. Cook for me. Let's try cook. Yeah, but that's been it for now. I think we're gonna leave it at that and never go online ever again.
Never go online again. Never go online again. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Bye.
Bye.